welcome to the YouTube only episode where I look like a piece of hot smelly garbage and we pack for Europe. I'm already exhausted. Oh. Ow. I got these blue light glasses at Target. I know they're super cheesy looking and cheap, but I thought they were kind of fun, and I can't afford Warby Parker right now, so we're good. We have a lot to get through today, and I feel like every time I have a trip coming up, it's really hard for me to like sit down, focus in, and pack for the trip. So I figured with y'all here watching, with my camera set up, there's no excuse. Now there is an expectation. Now, while this is rolling, I have to pack, and by the end of this, I'll be done packing, which is great. I got a little crazy about this one, I'm not gonna lie. I sketched out every outfit and every item that I will be taking on this trip because we will be gone for 2 weeks-ish, and I'm not gonna lug around like 5 suitcases traipsing around Europe. So I really wanted to be specific. So I have my plan. But now the wrinkle in the plan is that it's going to be very, very cold. In my pea-sized brain, I'm thinking it's not December, it's not November, it's not going to be freezing, but it will be. It's showing like 37 degrees to 57 is a high. So there's a range there, but a lot of like rainy, wet days. And obviously when you're walking around the streets, I want to make sure that I'm not just like in wet clothes all day. So I want to make sure I have good coats and lots of layers. I think this will help me. I know that seems a little insane, but I think it does help me kind of say like, okay, how many times am I wearing this sweater and how many times can I mix it up and look different with a new outer layer, a new pant, and a new like accessory and shoe. Which is also insane because I'm only bringing like 2 pairs of shoes, like a tennis shoe and a boot, like a walkable boot. But then I want to bring like a little pair of heels maybe because I want to go, you know, do some nice pictures in front of the Eiffel Tower and like go to a nice little dinner, and I can't wear my freaking tennis shoes, my New Balances that I thrifted. I'm not gonna wear those in Jean des Gens in Paris. I don't speak French. But we're also gonna talk about this trip because I got a couple little things like this new Awala. Full disclosure though, I had a huge like decision paralysis episode in the Target workout aisle staring at these. And this wasn't my first choice color, like on the Awala website. I really like, I think it's like Desert Sunset or something. And the candy store one is really pretty. But I just needed a new water bottle. Like, that's just what it is. It's leak proof. It's doing great so far. I love this little design. That's a little handle. They don't sponsor me, but if they did, that'd be great. But look at how fun that color is. Like, that is a good color. I really like her. So I'm excited because I got a couple little things like this, and we got some vacuum seal bags for the trip so that our big bulky sweaters can condense a little easier. It's just like every time I go on a trip I forget like the little things add up. Like, oh, I need a new water bottle. It's time to get a new like travel sized deodorant and like a makeup remover. So it's just like, I don't know, always a shindig. But when I get back, I will recap for you what was helpful, what was not helpful that we purchased. And that way you can learn from my mistakes. But for now, let's do some digging. Let's get into it. So while I look like hot smelly trash today, my friend Hannah is making sure that I don't look this bad in Europe. So a friend of mine started doing thrifted boxes, like curated thrift hauls basically. So if you have like a Pinterest board or just a couple items that you're looking for to like complete your wardrobe, or in my case, if you're going on a trip and you're like, hey, here are some items that I would like to have with me, she thrifts for you and then sends you a little care package full of your goodies. So I love that idea. So I wanted to show you what she got me because these are my first few items that I'm very excited about to take. She gave me this gorgeous crossbody. So cool. I think this will be really helpful. Obviously, I don't want to have a ton on me when we're like walking around. And in some places, like certain museums or like if we go into a chapel or something, you can't have like giant bags as a security measure. So this is perfect. It's phone size, wallet size, and I can just have like a lipstick and maybe some deodorant or something in here. That'll be very nice. And I just feel like, isn't that cool? Like it feels European. It feels like bespoke and renaissance. I don't know. This I'm really, really excited about. Now maybe you're looking at this going, India, that's a black sweater. We've seen it before. Yeah, but it's my black sweater now, thanks to Hannah. So this feels like cashmere. I think it's an actual vintage brand. It's not exactly cashmere. It's a mix of like wool and some kind of like rabbit fur or something. I don't know, but it's really, really soft and beautiful. I'm gonna probably have to dry clean this only, but I feel like this would be so pretty and very simple. Like you can look very elegant. You can see where my brain is today. Elegated. And I think it's gonna be a really nice piece. I'm very glad she gave that to me. And then this is just like a nice piece to layer. It's just like a casual white undershirt, or I could just wear it as it is. I could put a corset over it. I could put a dress over it. I like it. And again, it's gonna be cold, so I like the idea of having layers that I can put some sweaters on, jackets on, and then if we get somewhere and it's really, really warm inside, I can take things off and still look really great. So that was my little plug because Hannah Gresham is the thrifter queen, and I'm really grateful for her for giving me these goodies. Plus a cute little note. But I would say if anyone's interested, like she ships everywhere. So if you are wanting to have like the feel goodness of thrifting without spending a lot of time in a thrift store, or you just don't have the time to like do the Mercari thing, look online, you never know your sizes are gonna fit, but you still want the vibe and the inexpensivity. Is that a word? The inexpensiveness of thrifting. Hannah's a go-to girl for that. I'll put her stuff. Yeah, I'll put her stuff in the show notes. Is that what we do? I'll put her stuff in the show notes. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna put my first couple items right in this suitcase because I know for sure I'm gonna bring this gorgeous sweater, this undershirt. And the thing is, obviously we're traveling in like late fall, winter. So the visions that I have of running around Europe are all taking place in the summertime in my head. So instead I'm gonna have to do a lot of sweaters, a lot of coats, and it just, sometimes if you're running around in coats all day, like thinking of taking photos is not gonna be as magical, but it could still be really dreamy. This is another sweater I recently bought at Discount Fashion Warehouse. That's a little hack for you as well. If you want inexpensive clothes, but you're not into the thrifting idea of someone's already worn these, I personally don't care because I'm like, I'll just wash it, not a big deal. But some people do, and they're like, ew, I don't know if I feel good about having someone else's clothes on me. Discount Fashion Warehouse might be your new best friend, especially if you're on a budget. They have basically overstock and unsold items from big retailers like Express, H&M, Madewell, Zara, whoever. When those items don't sell, they usually go straight to a landfill, but sometimes they partner with these kind of third-party sellers like Discount Fashion Warehouse, and they'll sell them for dirt cheap. So like brand new sweater that comes new with tags, no one's ever worn it before, $12 as opposed to $120. It's very, I mean, you never know what you're gonna find. It's very similar to thrifting, but also there's usually more options of colors and sizes where when you're thrifting there's not. We've always found some good things. So Ian and I both went thrifting there, or not thrifting, shopping there recently. I got this sweater. I also got this blue scarf, which I really like to add a little pop of color in my wardrobe, especially, you know, most of my outfits are gonna be pretty like neutral and I wanna have a little fun with them. So I'm gonna add this in here as well. Let me put it on my kind of like accessory side. But yeah, I think it's a great choice. I mean, they have everything too. They have like suits, like Ian got a suit from Express there, you know, for like 90% off of the real price. You know, they have jeans, they have shoes, they've got jewelry, so definitely check it out if it's something that's near you. Okay, so if I'm referring to my little cheat sheet here of outfits, that maroon sweater, I'm gonna try to do that like 3x3 outfit thing where you take, you know, 3 tops, like maroon sweater, white sweater, black sweater, and 3 bottoms, like white jeans, black jeans, jeans, denim jeans. And then you can obviously like mix it up and make 9 or so different outfits. Is that how math works? I think you can make 9 outfits out of that. So I'm kind of trying to do that. So as you can see, maroon sweater is going to appear with normal denim and maroon sweater is going to appear with black skirt. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't feel like wearing denim in Europe is like the vibe. So if I can get away with it, I won't, but I do feel like I'm just gonna throw in a pair of jeans. It's not a big deal, but I just, obviously when I travel, I wanna look like a visitor, not a tourist. I feel like jeans just scream like American, like boo, embarrassing, politics. Oh my gosh, guys, the election, wow. That's all we're gonna say about that. All right, so if I'm going by my cheat sheet, then I need my black skirt. Black skirt, I could also just not do, and I could do my black Skims dress. I don't really see a benefit to just bringing the skirt, because at least with the Skims dress, you can always like wear it as a dress. So it'll come down to space, but honestly the Skims dress takes up literally no space. So I might as well just bring this, but let me bring both, because the other thing is this Skims dress, super, super thin, and obviously it's gonna be cold, and at least this skirt is thicker. And if I wanted to wear like leggings underneath, it wouldn't be so bad. Someone here. Do you guys like pack in order of day, or just like all the tops in one area, all the like the bottoms in another? This might be the first time that I'm just gonna, I usually pack like per outfit per day. I might just have to throw things around this time. And if it doesn't fit, I ain't bringing it. I think I wanted another turtleneck. Yes, my brown turtleneck, thrifted this a long time ago. She's cute. Do I need to wash her? No, it's fine. Living with cats is always interesting because they really do get hair everywhere, but like, I personally don't care because I'm like, they are my children. I love them. It's fine. Like, I'm a little hairy too sometimes, but then you like put on an outfit and go outside and you're like, oh, dang, I'm disgusting. Okay, so it couldn't be Europe without a white button down. Closet staple. Very demure, very mindful. I think these are so classy, and this is one of my favorite button downs. I thrifted it, but the brand is Grace Karen. It's a size large, which is weird because I wear like a medium or a small sometimes depending on the brand. But what I love, love, love about this one, and why you might want to go get one, is that it's like tailored. And so when you put it on, it fits you so well. It could be like a midi dress if you really wanted to try that. And so far I've taken this on a couple trips and it's never like wrinkled, question mark. So I want to bring this because I've got a couple uses for it on my outfit sheet. Is this lame or cool? Because we can do white button down black pants. We can do white button down with black leather jacket and jeans. We can do, well, I guess that's all we can do. But the idea of me in a white button down, drinking wine, having a little pasta carbonara, I don't even know if that's the right word for it, sitting and looking at the Duomo, like, send me to the moon. I cannot wait. That is going to be a reality in a few days. Insane. I'm ready for it. The other thing that's not a problem, but it is just something that I have to think is like, I'm kind of planning on wearing every top twice since we'll be gone for 2 weeks. I'm kind of thinking like 7 tops, 7 bottoms, or even like 7 tops and 4 bottoms, switching things around, a couple dresses. But I don't know how stinky smelly I'm gonna get, so we may have to like run to a laundromat. It's just one of those things, it's like, I don't care too much, but obviously if you're like walking around in a lot of layers getting sweaty, maybe our hotel will have something. That'll be helpful. Next, I might need to try some stuff on because it's getting down to the pants. And I can't believe it. This is happening, but it always happens, so I can believe it. My pair of black dress slacks that I was planning on bringing, nowhere to be found. Cannot find them at all. We've searched high and low. No idea. Did I accidentally give them in a pile to Goodwill? Maybe. Did one of our visitors accidentally mix them up with their laundry? Possibly. Are they just hiding somewhere in a pile of laundry? Potentially. But in the meantime, I had another pair of black pants I was planning on bringing. They're so stinking long. So I need to do a try on and see if they're going to work for this trip. They are from the brand Marcella, and then I was going to wear this Marcella top with it. I've talked about them before. They're sustainable and reasonably sustainable. I think they have a pretty decent score on the Good On You app. And I like their looks are very like modern and slimming, but still kind of edgy. So this top has like 3 or 4 different ways you can do the sleeves. Obviously you can do like this, or, you know, strapless or crisscross. So I want to bring this because I think it's going to be the perfect travel companion, but I want to try it on with the pants. So give me a second. Okay, so picture this. Like, this is the Marcella top and the pants. I don't know if you can see them all. Oh, they have huge, huge, like spots for space, like for your legs. They are pretty long, and obviously this is just one of the ways I can wear the top, but like for this example, they are pretty long, so I feel like if it was rainy, gosh, I don't know, like if it was rainy, I don't want to get them all sludgy, but I do want to bring them. They are a heavier material too, so like that's more weight. Also, I need to show you, like, look at how high-waisted these are. Like, these are my ribs. Like, it comes all the way up to my ribs, but I do like them. I actually have 2 pairs because they sent me an extra pair, so if anyone wants this, holler at your girl. But yeah, I don't know. I like them. I guess I'm like TBD at this moment on bringing them. I'll plan on it. Just so much space. Like, you could fit like a small child in that. Dude, did you see my armpit? I haven't shaved. Okay, I'm gonna change again to do another fit. Well, let me explain it really fast. The next one, you know how with color the saying is you either want to wear one, a ton, or none? Because I honestly just heard that phrase for the first time this summer. I want to do a couple monochrome looks, but obviously because I'm trying to pack light, I want to keep it neutral. So I was thinking either like gray or cream sweater and pant, but I don't know which one's gonna look better. So I have this gray pair of Vera Wang pants I thrifted. They're like nice little slacks that are comfy enough to walk around in, but like feel like Europe. So I have that and like, you know, your standard gray sweater, but this is like a warm tone and this is like a cool tone. I'm not sure yet. And then the other one I could do would just be cream. I have tons of cream and beige sweaters. And I have this pair of Universal Threads pants, also thrifted but new with tags. I don't know. So I need to do a quick try on. So I don't know, gray or cream? I guess vote in the comments. Let me know what you think. Alright, we're back. This is the grout fit option. So as you can see, it doesn't suck. It just kind of communicates like grandma-y vibes. I have a mirror over here. I don't know. If I don't know, the answer is probably no, right? Like, I don't know. I like the sweater. I think it's just like the Vera Wang pants are very close cropped and it doesn't add a lot of shape. But maybe if I like add on a jacket and some shoes. I'm not taking these, but I'm taking black boots, so it's kind of similar. Okay, I know you guys can't see the whole thing. What do we think? Not so bad. Here, let me just take you off. Okay, so what do we think now that we can see the whole thing? But again, I'm not going to be bringing these mules because these ones cause blisters. And I did thrift a new pair recently from Crown Vintage, but I'm just going to have to buy new ones because they're an 8 and I wear a 9. So anyway. Okay, so this is the cream option. I think I like this a lot better. Not only is this sweater cropped, which adds a nice little shape so I don't get lost in the fluff, but these pants kind of have that like wide leg thing going on and still look really fitted. And when I think about it more, I think I would wear these pants with more sweaters than I would the Vera Wang ones because they're a little too like business professional. Someone wants to come with me? Saka? Hi. You come with? Love you, buddy. No longer for street flashers and nerds. The trench is for all. And I love her. Okay, and now it's time for this embarrassing story about this here trench coat. So, I even still have the tag on it. This is so silly. So, I bought this trench coat from a thrift store. That's not the silly part, right? That's not crazy. But the thing is, I bought it from a Goodwill bins like 2 years ago for 50 cents. Like, you know, they weigh it. They like weigh your clothes there. So you only pay kind of based on how much weight you purchase. Basically, look at this Trenchy. It's so fun. We love her. She's bulky. She's Bohemian. So I buy this trench coat. I bring it home. I don't wear it as much as I think I'm going to. I think I wore it for like one shoot. I was modeling for someone. And after that, I was like, okay, like this has been in the closet for over a year and I've worn it one time. And kind of my, not rule, but I just like am conscious of how much stuff I have. I don't want to have too much clutter or things laying around that I just don't wear. So I was like, okay, it's time for like the Goodwill donations. I put it in a pile probably in March of this past year, you know, and I took it to Goodwill and donated it. And then I was, you know, months later, now that we're talking about this trip, putting my Pinterest board together and noticing the trench coat, the trench coat, the trench coat. And I was like, dang, I wish I hadn't donated this trench coat. Like, I wish I still have it because I got it for such a steal. Like, even though I hadn't worn it yet, didn't mean I was going to not wear it ever. So I go to a Goodwill looking for not this. I'm looking for anything else. And I'm walking through the coats going, you know what, it'd be really cool if I found a trench coat today because I want to take one with me on our trip. And lo and behold, I saw it sticking out of the corner, this trench coat. My trench coat, my former trench coat. And the thing is, that might not sound miraculous to you. Like, yeah, you donate it to a Goodwill, it's still there. Guys, the thing is, I donated this same trench coat in March of 2024 to the Goodwill down the street, like 5 minutes away. I found this same trench coat in November at a Goodwill 30 minutes away. Not the Goodwill I ever go to. I've never been to this location before, and I was astounded. And obviously I, you know, was gonna buy it. It's $7, which is fine, but it's stupid because I got it for 50 cents. And when I went to check out, I told the lady, I was like, hey, like, this is my trench coat. She was like, what? And I was like, I donated this, but I donated it, you know, off in this other town. I think it's mine, but I guess I'm just wondering, like, you know, is there any chance it could have ended up here? She's like, oh, yeah, if an item doesn't sell for like 4 to 6 months at a Goodwill, they'll rotate around to different stores so that the product looks different in different locations. So she's like, yeah, if you donate it to that one location, we're within the distance that it probably just came here like a month or two ago. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, Trenchy is back, and I like her. Now that he's here, I just feel like, I don't know, it's not necessarily very flattering as a woman, but there's something about the layering that it brings, the idea of like, you know, having a baguette under here and just being like, boom, bonsoir, like it's just cool. I don't know, I like it. I think it'd be a good layering piece. And again, if we look at my doodle over here, we will see many a trench moment. The all black with the trench, the cream with the trench, which is what I'm wearing now. The leather could be with the jeans, or the trench could be with the jeans. We have lots of trench opportunities. Okay guys, the last thing I need to do here before I'm just gonna, you know, put everything together in my suitcase is determine which pair of jeans, if any, I'm gonna bring. Again, do we feel like jeans in Europe is not the move? Or is it the move? Is it fine? Is it just like you're wearing jeans? I feel like, okay, I'll be specific. We are going to Lake Como, Venice, Florence, Milan, Zurich, Switzerland for a weekend, and then Paris, France. And then we fly to Dublin, and then Chicago, and then Cleveland, and then home. So, thinking of that, being gone for like a chunk of time. Can I be gone for 2 weeks without wearing jeans? 100%. If I could live in sweatpants, I would live in sweatpants. Or, I actually take that back. I don't think I would want to live in sweatpants. I'd want to live in like a skirty dress. Like something that's just flowy and comfy. But I like the idea of having at least one pair on hand, like in case I spill something on these, you know, or I'm just affirming myself as I'm talking. Okay, so I think I need to have a pair in hand. So then the question becomes a light wash or dark wash. This is my dark wash pair. I feel like it hugs me very well. The brand is And Denim. I think it's from H&M actually. This is my pair of more like baggy boyfriend jeans. These are Madewell. Well, they are Madewell, but the brand is Madewell. So keep this vision of my rear in your head. Let me put on these ones and then we'll vote. Okay, so here are my Madewell jeans. Now, they're not as like tight around the butt and the curves, but I do like that they're looser because I'll be walking a lot. I like that it doesn't quite feel like a skinny jean, and the other one kind of did. I'm envisioning this with all my tops, and I think it works. And then, like, the leather jacket. I think these work. I think these are the ones I'm going to bring. They also feel like lighter weight, and I feel like that's more comfy when you're traveling. Okay. I think these are the jeans. I'm going to bring jeans to Europe. Sue me. I have to spend some time talking about the sparkly outfits. So maybe y'all can help with this because it's gonna be freezing, right? But like I want to bring some cute dresses in case we go to a nice dinner. Obviously I can like bring a winter coat. This is paper thin. Like this dress is gonna make me freeze. But it's so pretty. I thrifted it from Plato's, but the brand is Boohoo. And guys, look at that shimmer. I can make the home place shimmer. Like that is so pretty. And I feel like this with scallops and red wine in Paris. It's very nice, very cutesy. Look, it even has the tag on it, guys. Go thrifting, it saves the planet. So definitely bringing this. And then, I don't know if I showed you guys this dress, but when we went thrifting in Orange County, California during our trip, I saw like 20 of these dresses. And I posted about it, and someone said that costume houses and movie sets end up donating their gowns or outfits to thrift stores because sometimes there's just so much stuff that they'll, you know, donate it. So that's why you'll see a lot of the same thing. So it's kind of confusing if you're like, you know, looking at it. I didn't even know what was going on in the store. But I think you can either wear it this way, like there's like a V and you could wear it to the front where this is like off the shoulder to the back side and you have a little V. Maybe I'm wrong. But I also think the way I will be wearing it is the V is in the back. This is like a cowl neck in the front off the shoulder and then you have your little sleeves. I think that's the optimal way to wear this dress. It's super lightweight. I don't know the brand. It's sparkly. Come on. Like, this is a dress for Paris. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring it. I feel like that's the stuff that gets hard. It's like, I have no problem, you know, schlumming it in the same pair of sweatpants every night for pajamas, wearing the same sweater 2 or 3 times when I'm traveling. But I want to look nice for like a dinner or when we're going out. Like, walking around town, getting gelato, seeing museums, that's one outfit. Then when it's time to like sit for a meal, I want it to look a lot more fancy. So I'm excited for that. One final thing that I did purchase new for this trip is this bag. And let me tell you about this bag for a second because I don't think I've had this much decision fatigue and, you know, decision paralysis in so long. But between that Awala and this bag, I ordered this in like a muted brown, kind of like this trench coat color. And as soon as it came in from Amazon, I looked at it and I was like, ew. Like, I was like, ugh, I hate it. What I really, really wanted was this bag in lilac from Free People. The purple shade, the purples and blues from the Free People bag, it's so cute. But I don't have Free People money at the moment, so I did break my own rule and get the Amazon dupe. It's like $35, and mostly because most of my purses are either too small for what I need to bring on an airplane or big but don't have like a zipper. I want this to be my carry-on, not my carry-on, but like my personal item. You know, like on a plane you get a personal item. So it's got your zipper, it's got your pouches, I can fit my laptop, my water bottle, my book, and I can slide it under the seat in front of me. But now that I'm like looking at it, like, I don't know, is it okay? Yeah, it's fine. Like, it's rust. Like, you can't go wrong. I think it's fine. I just still kind of wish I got the purple one. But then I think in my head, purple's not going to match any of my outfits, any of my muted tone outfits. But what it does do is heal my inner child, bring me joy, and it creates something unexpected. I don't know. Maybe I'll get the purple one later. But it's also like not real fabric, so it's bad for the earth. Ugh, whatever. Anyway, I am glad to have a little bag like that for this trip. Guys, I don't know. We didn't quite do it, but we did it. You know what I mean? I'm really excited to, you know, get in the sky, not be in Ohio, see the world, but mostly just to breathe. I think this year has been quite a lot of work. For my business, I feel like I've been working, you know, every single day. I try to take a Sabbath day, but I haven't had like a normal-ish schedule where I work 8 hours and then I have a normal dinner time, a normal nightly routine, a normal morning routine, weekends off. Like, I don't have that, and that's fine. Like, I'm choosing to do this path, but I am working a lot. And this year I think I did too much. So I think we're both just excited to go. Even though we are working, it is a work trip, it feels different. Like, work in Italy, that feels different. So I cannot wait to recap this with you guys. Thanks for dealing with my sweaty garbageness. I'm so pumped to share the photos and the memories with you. I cannot wait, you guys. I will see you next time. Bye!